Well, as you can see, I'm stood here next to an absolute enormodon of a bivvy. It's known as the ABODE Continental, and it's actually a 2 or a 3-man bivvy, and you can easily see why. The space inside is just unbelievable. It's more like a bungalow than an actual bivvy. As you can see, it's got 5 ribs on it, which got 5 sections to them. This is 19mm aluminium, so it's very strong but not too heavy. The whole thing went up in probably 5 to 10 minutes. It's just lumped out down to my margin there. Yeah, whole thing went up in 5 to 10 minutes without any hassle whatsoever. Obviously, some people would only use this abroad. However, these days there seems to be a lot of people who just like their comfort whilst they're on the bank. You know, I've been fishing up at Bluebell a lot this year and bumped into quite a few guys up there that have got bivvies like this. Who can blame them? If they want their comfort and they're not too worried about being mobile, then why not get yourself a pad? Okay, so we'll just run you through some of the features. The obvious ones on the front here, it's got mozzie mesh panels either side. It's got a 2-way zip barn style door, meaning that it zips right up and round at the bottom, but also you've got this flap here which velcros shut should you wish it to, or you can just have that nice little section to look out if it's wet and cold and you just want to stay nice and cozy. We've also got a mozzie mesh door on the actual middle section there too, and as you can see behind me there's also one on the back, meaning you get lots of light in there. It's not too dark. The material is 5000 hydrostatic head rated, so it's very waterproof and yet not too heavy. So as I said earlier, the bivvy's actually surprisingly light for the size of it. Now, as you can see, you've got a nice heavy duty ground sheet in here which fits nicely. There's velcro sections on either corner points and the side points to make sure it sits snugly in place, and then you've got a skirt on the actual bivvy itself, so that just all tucks in, keeping that cold draft and everything out. And as you can see, look at the size of this thing. I mean, I'm a very tall person, so I can't quite stand up in here, but I imagine a lot of people would be able to. So let's have a little look at the sides and the back. Okay, so looking from the back here, we've got the support storm tension poles, which obviously add a massive amount of stability to it. There's 7 of those which come included with the bivvy. You've got 5 that run along the top, and then 2 or 1 each on either side at the fronts there, just to help push that front end out and keep it nice and secure. I mentioned that there's a mozzie mesh panel on the back here, and as you can see, that literally just unclips from these 2 elasticated toggles and then just zips up from either side. It just zips around there, meets that zip, and it's all snug and shut. Right, so there you go, that is the bivvy itself. As you can see, extremely well made. It's going to last a long time. There's lots of reinforcement on the stress points, and as well as all that, you get a nice bag for it to come in. You get all the pegs, all the support poles as previously mentioned, and the ground sheet. However, there is also an optional extra, which is a second skin for those of you who like to be out in the real cold weather, or those of you who just like that extra comfort. So let's chuck it on there now, and we'll show you what it looks like. And there we go. It took a couple of minutes just to chuck that over and peg it all down, but as you can see, it's nice and secure, and that offers you full cover. Whether you're out in the cold, obviously it's going to totally eliminate any chances of condensation, which is always nice when you're out on long sessions. Any single skin bivvy is always prone to getting a little bit of it. As you can see on the front here, you've got the mozzie mesh doors, which, just like before, just roll back and then are kept in place with that toggle there. I'll just chuck that on there for now quickly. That helps get the light inside. On the front here, you've got a full door, which obviously I've got rolled up at the moment. That zips down. You've got 3 different heights for your pegging points, so it's nice and adjustable. And it also offers you a nice little porch at the front here, so if you want to keep your dirty boots or your buckets of bait, anything like that, then you've got plenty of room in there for them. Now, it's been made in exactly the same material as the bivvy itself, so it's 100% waterproof, and all the seams are fully taped, and as well as that, you've got reinforced stitching on all the stress points as well. Obviously, on the pegging points, you've also got the elasticated section, so when you're out in real strong conditions, that just helps give the bivvy a little give, if you like, so make sure you use them. But all in all, a brilliant bit of kit. Now, the best thing about this ABODE bivvy is the actual value for money that it offers. Obviously, they're both 2 separate items, however, ridiculously cheap for the quality that you're getting there. I imagine that these are the sort of things that people would only use a few times a year, whether they're out holiday fishing in France or doing some longer sessions in the winter, or indeed when you've got your family out with you as well, because you'd easily get a family in there, that's for sure. As usual with all the ABODE products, if you want to find out any more about them, just search for ABODE online and you'll find out everything you possibly need to know.